Come on. Ah, look at it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Future Trading with Mike, and this morning, once again, today is Friday the 18th. We're looking at the Emini S&P 500 futures. That's the ES futures market, and the ES is a derivative of the S&P 500 for all those that don't know. And maybe you're trying to research some information about trading future markets. I trade the Emini S&P 500. Some people trade the NASDAQ, the Dow. But there's a particular reason why I trade it, and I state that in several videos prior to. But I always want to start off in the morning by thanking those who have already subbed and subscribed to the channel. Thank you. And that means that you have already hit that red button, that subscribe button, and joining the channel, joining the team, as well as you've already clicked on, hopefully you've already clicked on the post notification, a little bell icon. If you have not, it's your first time watching one of the videos, please take the time to go ahead and do so. Hit that red button, that subscribe button, and make sure, I think it's to or next to it, the left or right, I'm not sure, but to click on the little icon there, a little bell icon. That's the post notification icon to ensure that you never miss one of the uploads to the videos. Appreciate that. Okay, let's go ahead and get into today's trading session. This is your first time watching one of my videos. I am a price action trader. I don't like trading with a bunch of indicators, even though other than volume profile. But volume profile, like to me, is something that all traders should be taking a look at. Is volume. Down here on the 12 range, I have cumulative delta. I don't trade from it. I put it up there about 2 weeks ago, and someone asked if I could keep it on the chart. It is a good tool to use, though, because what you pretty much see is the buy and selling orders that are coming into the market. It helps you kind of. It's another visual way to kind of read the tape in a sense versus looking at the actual tape. You can kind of see it by looking at candles in a sense. So, but primarily it's buying pressure, selling pressure, meaning the number of orders that are buy orders, sell orders that are hitting the market. Okay, so I pretty much just like trading price action. Just particularly looking at the structure of the market, looking for see if prices breaking structure, breaking areas, and then retracing back to them to look to take opportunities or rejections. So let's go ahead and switch over and take a look at the 60-minute chart, the 1-hour chart. I always like to look at that to kind of maybe help me get a direction in the market or which way the market's trying to move. Okay, here is the 1-hour chart. All right, so it looks like into the overnight session we hit a key level again right here. This level out here from the January 28th. We've already hit that a few times, guys. We've hit it on the 13th a few times. Looks like maybe the 13th. Let's see, I'm sorry, the 14th. I think the 13th was actually Sunday evening. So we hit it a few times on the 14th right here. We're here. Then we hit it yesterday at the close of the session, right at the opening yesterday overnight. And wow, this morning again, we've hit this area several times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like the 5th time we've hit that same level right here. This is an area of support, which is also area of demand on the 1-hour chart. So to me, I would be looking at my 12 range chart at this point because we hit it in an area of demand where there was a lot of buying that took place. So we'll switch over, but we need to be mindful of this because it's hit that area several times. So there's a possibility, strong possibility. You see this high volume node right here, that price could break below this area, meaning that it could break below, move into this low volume area, and start testing lower areas of volume. So if price particularly, let's see, this is like I said, a 1-hour chart, and then primarily if you're looking at the chart right now, you probably see about 30 days of data, a price action movement. Price breaks this area, it has a huge potential or possibility to come on down and maybe test this area right here, but it's bouncing off this area. This is the key area right here. And not only just that, but it's at a 70 pivot or hidden pivot area. A lot of individuals or traders trade, like I said, half numbers and round numbers. But I like to look at the 40 and the 70 area as well because those are hidden pivot areas or levels that traders don't know particularly about. Some do, some don't. There's so many different levels you can trade from. So I like trading supply and demand zones off of support and resistance areas. So, I mean, you can trade. I do take a look at the half and the round numbers as well as the 40 and 70. Some people would trade, um, they'll trade particular levels like maybe naked levels, like the naked VPOCs or naked value area highs and value area lows, things of that nature. So let's see. Let's go over to the 12 range now. So now that we see price moving back into an area of demand, okay, once again, it even did it this morning, like I said. We'll look at the, what's going on here? Look at the 12 range now. 12 range is my anchor chart that I use to kind of mark levels up, I'd say. So we'll do this with delta so you can see it a little bit better. Hopefully you guys can see that. Okay, so price. Let's see. Yeah, we don't have anything to the left over here, which means I would probably have to scroll back further on my chart. Price is pushing right now. The direction of the market is, I mean, you can see it. The last several days, we were making higher highs and higher lows. Lower highs and lower lows, moving to the downside. Sorry about that. So at this point, the market is coming down here testing a low today. So we'll see what Friday has to bring, is all I can say. All right. Okay. Let's see. I'm also looking at my 4 range here. Trying to price move sideways right here. We have a low right here at 43.60. Okay. And pretty much 43.60. So I'm looking to see what price is going to do here. This is going to range here. We're at the bottom of this high volume area here. We're just going to reject this area and pull back up here. So I'm not sure 100% this time. Let's see. Okay, let me close that out. I was trying to get long off this area down here, but that was just straight off the full range there. I mean, that was a little long right here. Missed that opportunity. It's okay. Price didn't come to a tick though. Kind of. Okay, let's see. Okay, long. There we go. Quick little long right there. Bouncing off this little area right here. Okay. See it here on the 12, on the 4 range right here. All right. Quick little long. Show it to you on the 4 range. Right here. Okay. So I mentioned we're in a zone where price can bounce out of. It's a demand area, so price could, at this point, I could be looking for opportunities to go long as price is breaking structure. All right. So when I say breaking structure, I'm looking at price breaking structure in the 4 range, taking what's called micro or mini entries or mini micro. Look at micro levels in a sense. But primarily, what you want to see is price. It's in a demand zone on 1 hour, so I want to see price switch over to look at my 12 range and start seeing we're just going to start breaking structure, meaning market structure to the upside, taking out some levels as well as forming higher highs and higher lows. So the moment it starts doing that on retracements, I start looking for pullbacks and rejections to go long. So let's see. Ooh, wow. Okay. Okay. Let me take a look at something here. All right. Okay, I'm long. Come on. There we go. Another long entry. Okay. All right. Um, I'm taking longs and looking at the full range as well now. I see where price is bouncing off this area down here, which is demand off the 1 hour. It's pushed back up. Okay. Push back up, meaning rejection down here. It starts breaking structure to the upside right here, okay? All right, so it pushes up, pulls back, pushes up, pulls back. Look at it, pushes higher. It's test today's VPOC. And then on the pullback, okay, once price breaks below, above this area right here, I'm long, okay? All right, so price is breaking structure on, look at the full range, okay? Breaking structure on the full range as well. All right, so it pushes up, pulls back, pushes higher, pulls back. Once it breaks structure, okay? Once I start seeing it start to break structure, meaning like making these swings to the these little higher highs and higher lows, and then breaks market structure, meaning this high right here, on a pullback, I'm going long, pretty much, okay? So price is bumping up against an area of resistance right here. We have the VPOC sitting right here, okay? So that's the strategy that I pretty much use. The scalping strategy that I use. I'm just looking. Always want to trade in sync with your higher time frame. Okay, so take a look whatever your high time frame is. You know, I'm not a positional swing trader. I'm a scalp trader, so I don't like to look at anything from a higher standpoint other than maybe the 1 hour. And then I even look at the 5 minutes sometimes, but it's on another chart. I mean, excuse me, another monitor I have. But I like to use a 12 range if I'm using trading from like the ES. Sometimes I may look at a 24 range. It just depends. If I'm looking at like thinner markets like the NASDAQ or the Dow, if you're a futures market trader, you may want to look at, instead of a 12 range as an anchor chart, maybe look at something like a 24, you know, 24, maybe even a 30, 32 range. And the reason why is because that market is so fluid, it's so thin of a market, where meaning that it moves so quickly and it doesn't stay in a tight range. It's kind of up and down all over the place sometimes. It has big swings. So you want to be able to look at a higher time frame, a higher time frame market, to where you don't be, you know, kind of getting stopped out and, you know, because of price movement, tripping you up, I should say. But that's the reason why I look at the higher time frame, like the 1 hour. I use that just to depict a supply and demand area or zone, and then I trade accordingly by looking at my anchor chart, my 12 range chart, to see what's going to happen next. So, all right. So, basic price did here was pushed down at a low here, pulled back, pretty much came back down and retesting this area right here, where I had this red line at, and that red line is an area right here on the 4 range, right here. Okay. So you see where price made its low here, it pushed up, started breaking higher, right? It took out structure right here at 43.72, correct? All right, so I'm gonna look over my 4 range now and see, was there any areas like where price started breaking structure on the 4 range to the upside as well? Well, here's 43.72, 43.73 area where price broke, where you saw on the 12 range chart. But when price came down here and made this low, it started breaking structure to the upside by pushing up, pulling back, taking a little swing here, forming a swing. Let's make this a little larger so you can see what I'm talking about. Forming a swing to the upside. Here, pull back, pulls back, pushes higher, taking structure right here. Pushes up, pulls back, breaking structure to the upside, taking a little high here out, and eventually keep swinging to the upside, taking out structure here, taking out structure there. So if you wait for price to break market structure and break, so it's breaking structure 2 ways. It's forming smaller highs and higher highs and higher lows. And then it's also breaking structure where price made structure to the downside, making swings to the downside. It's going back up, taking those highs out within those swings. All right. So all you do with opportunities, price to pull back. Say when price broke structure right here at 43.68, okay, 43.69. Boom, pushes up, pulls back, takes out structure. All right. The moment price pulls back to this area, which is to me, it's in a small area of demand. You know, you can go long, but the long is going to be kind of short lived because it's going to be right back into this high right here. Okay, pretty much. But it did push higher. So you just look for, you take your higher time frame, you mark your area of supply and demand. Area of supply and demand. Supply an area where lots of selling took place at within a level at a level. Same thing with demand. Lots of buying took place. Then you switch over to your 12 range. You start looking for, is price going to break structure to the upside as well, meaning taking out market structure, but also making swings to the upside where it's breaking structure, meaning taking out, pushing up, pulling higher, taking out highs, pushing up, pulling back, taking out highs on the swing to the upside. So you want to take the trades on the pullbacks back to the swings, okay, where price took out structure or high, as well as where price is showing you that it wants to push higher by making swings to the upside. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Okay, so this is the 4-range chart. Let me go back over to where we're at. And price is moving above the point of control right now. All right, so it looks like we're trying to possibly break. We're breaking. Now we are. Let's see. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're breaking structure to the upside now. We're breaking this area, this high right here. So I may be interested in looking for something. Well, the thing is, we got this high volume area right here. So that's a little tricky. Price can pull back to this area right here, and it can actually pull back and yeah, right here, and it can actually pull back lower. But you just wait to see areas where price could pull back to, possibly know where price could pull back to. You look at those areas. You know, I would first be looking at maybe around this area right here. Okay, but then again, you know, price could come down just as well and test maybe even down here. Okay, so you wait for price to come to those areas and see if price is going to reject. That's all you do. If it comes back down to 76, then it's going to put us right close to the VPOC. So that's going to be kind of tricky. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, but we are hitting off an area demand. If we look at the 1 hour, we're actually moving sideways. I'll show you that. Like, look at it. Came down, pushed up, has not taken out the low right here. This low from the 14th of February, we haven't taken that area out. We pushed up, bounced off of that area demand, made a high, retraced back down, back to this low, and we're bouncing off of it again. So we are moving sideways on the 1 hour. Okay. And this is just, you know, market analysis, being able to, you know, take a look and see what's going on in the market. All right, so possibility price could maybe come back down here and bounce, but be careful because that puts us right back up to the high. Okay, price can bounce here. Sure it can. And I'll take a quick little scalp here just to show you. Scalping real quick. Let's see. Come on. Quick little scalp. There we go. Quick little scalp just back into this area here. I'm taking it right at the high volume area. Kind of, you want to take it a little bit below the high volume area, just back up to this area, right above the high volume area. So quick little scalp right there. So I'm just up 26 ticks right now. Scalping along. I'm a scalper, guys. I just try to make a few ticks, few points here and there, unless I see a bigger opportunity. But it's okay. And some people trade, you know, like I said, they're swing up or position style traders, so they look for. I don't like trading like that because to me, it little not say tricky, but it's a little bit. You got to have more balls of steel to trade like that in a sense. So that when you really because the market ebbs and flows, it may pull up and then you know you'd be up $1,000, then it comes back and you'd be down $1,000, and then it goes back in your intended direction. I don't have time to sit around for hours on end and wait for the market to do, you know, to move in my intended direction. I like to see it happening within a matter of seconds or minutes and take what I take and get out. Wait for the next setup. There's so many setups in a day, so many opportunities. So I just don't see why sit in a trade all day long like that. I mean, then you have to have the capital to be able to do so. So let's see. Now I mentioned price. Let's see here. So here's what the low was for today. Right here, like I said, at 60. We pushed up, pulled back, pushed up, made a higher high, pulled back, higher high here. There would have been some opportunity to take trades as well. When price made this high right here, check out this high right here. Let's see, on a pullback. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so there was an opportunity when price broke this high right here. Okay, started swinging to the upside, making higher highs and higher lows. Pulls back, made a high here. Okay, on the pullback. Okay, at the price broke structure right here, looked at high. Right here was an opportunity to go long. Okay, right here, pulls back. Okay, pulls back to an area of well, pretty much demand right here. Because when price pushed up higher here, pulled back, broke higher, it took out this little area right here. Then it pulls back, area demand, there's demand sitting right here. Okay, I'll show it to you. Rectangle. Boom, right here. Okay, price pulls back to it, rejects. So pretty much once price closes at green to the upside here, breaks above this area, the zone here, take the trade all the way back up here to the high right here. Now that was at 9:30 this morning, shortly after the market opened, and I don't trade right at the opening, but that was an opportunity to go long. Okay, all right, and then price pulls back here towards the low. I switched over to my 4 range, and I showed you on the 4 range where that line was at right there, to where price was breaking structure on the 4 range as well. You see it right here, and that could be an opportunity to go long as well. So this is just trading in sync with multiple charts. You may not see, you may look at the 12 range chart and see where price is breaking structure at, and you can look for opportunities as well as you may not see that right here on the 12 range. You don't see any levels right here other than until you get right here. Okay, but if you switch over to the 4 range, there was some opportunity on trading micro swings to where price pulled back here. You look for a level to trade from, and I did that earlier when I took my first trade or two. All right, so let's see what happens when price pulls back, and we've got this massive high volume area right here. All right, guys, I stepped away for a moment here, and I had marked that level prior to. I told you price would come down here, and it bounced off that area right there, right where I put that level at. But a high volume area is a little high volume node, so it came down there. There's an area demand there. Price bounced off of it. I missed that trade because I was not standing in front of the computer. So we just move on, right? So price has made a high here, pulling back. I'm not sure if it's going to bounce again. What's going to happen here, but we'll see. Not sure. Yeah, it's bouncing there. But we're at the VPOC, so I'm not going to do anything. We are dead at the VPOC right now, guys. Okay, we're dead at the VPOC now. Going long, quick scalp. Okay. Come on. There we go. Quick little scalp. Just back to this area right here where the VPOC is. I wanted to get into this trade right here, but it's okay. Yep, there we go. See, price bounced right back up. So, okay, just scalping along. Let's see, 32 ticks now. Okay. Same thing, price pulling back to an area of demand right here. Okay. If you're asking where is it at, it's right here. I'll show it to you. This area right here. Okay. All right, so a little high volume area right there. Be careful, excuse me, because we have volume all in this area right here. Um, Now I want to see price coming from break this high right here at 90. All right. All right. Price is breaking through the VPOC, trying to push lower. Let's see. VPOC is right here on the 4 range chart. This is a periodic or daily profile right here. Okay. This is not a composite profile. This is a daily profile. Okay. This is a composite profile that I have set up to uh, use more for as more so for as a dynamic profile. You can see it scales in, scales out, and shifts. So um, whatever area I'm interested in looking at, I can scale it in, scale it out. All right, price is still pushing lower. Let's see what happens here. Still pushing lower here. So we pushed up here, pull back, made a higher high here. We've not taken this area out. We have a low in that swing right here. Yeah, let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens in this area right here. Okay, price is still trying to push lower. Could be coming back down here and test the lows for today. We're at the value area low. You can see it here on the 12 range. I mean the 4 range, excuse me. Huh. Price is back down in that area of demand again. Hmm. Mm. All right, long. Come on. Come on. Ah, look at it. Come on. Come on. Look at that. Come on. See, this is what I don't like, guys. This right here, this pilling around stuff. I like a price to go ahead and boom, move where it's going to go. That back and forth stuff, it drives me crazy on the ES. It is Friday though, so okay, now it's making. See how it's that candle there? It's pulling up, pushing back, pulling up, driving me crazy. All right, but we came back down and hit that area of demand that was off of that zone from that 1 hour chart that I showed you earlier. Okay, see, then we're breaking to the upside. We have a hot volume area here, so be careful because it can bounce right there. But it looks like it may try to come back up here and test at least probably this area right here. 71, it could. Not, just bouncing off that area of demand again. So I got in right here. Price, green candle close above. Um, and I took the trade pretty much to this high volume area right here. But we got a high volume area here. Price clear this area here. It'll want to come up here and it'll probably test around the 70 area. All right, so price has taken this area here out. Um, yeah, I'm short. Ooh, let's see. Oh man. Yep. I missed a short opportunity. It's okay. Yeah, I'm staying in the trade. I think price is going to come down and finally break this low right here at 59. Close below it, I mean. So we'll stay in the trade. That's at 59. Yeah. Okay. It broke this low right here at 62 and 3/4. So but we're still bouncing out of that area of demand off the 1 hour. And I hit my damn stop and then hit my stop, hit my TP, my profit target, and didn't fill the first contract. That sucks. Yeah, looks like it's trying to push higher, huh? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just wait patiently. Be patient. Be patient. That's all you can do. $61. Keeps coming down here and bouncing. They try to push higher. Yeah. If it really wants to break lower, it's going to have to break fully and close below 59.5. Meaning that red candle closing below. And we got to be careful. But still, it's going to be in the area of demand. So either way, I mean, it's really going to have to break. It's really going to have to break below. I'm looking at the 1 hour chart. I'm going to switch it over here. Bring it over. Yeah, I'm going to bring this. Come on. 60. There we go. Okay. Bring that back right there. It's probably going to come down here and want to test 59. Let's see, get filled here. Okay, there we go. I took a look. Took some heat on because I got in on the trade on the lower end of the pullback. Meaning when price pulled back here, what price did was it pushed up, it turned back around, it took out the swing low right here when it pushed down. When it swung down here, pulled back, and then swung lower, the pullback was right to this area right here. Your trade should have been right here at 64.5. Well, on the pullback to the 64.5 and wait for price to close. Give me a second here. Yeah, close right below 64.5. You could have went short, and I got in way too late. Well, I took the trade too early, not waiting for the pullback. The move had already happened, then I tried to jump in on it, but it was already hitting an area of support. So I believe if it breaks 60, which it's doing now, if it breaks 55 area, pretty much, it's probably going to come down here and maybe test possibly 40 area. So, let's see. Let's blow the 12 range up. See if we can see. Nope, can't see nothing to the left side. Which means we need to scroll back some. Okay. Let's look at the 1 hour. I'll show it to you here. I mentioned to you guys already that price was, oh, this is 12 range. Sorry about that. Here we go. All right, the 1 hour area demand right here. Okay. You can see price hitting on it several times. Where we at? This area right here. Here, showed us earlier. here, and then again this morning. So it's got to break. It's Yeah, it's got to break this area right here, 55, if it wants to push any lower. It really does. Okay, then break these lows right here. So far, it keeps bouncing out of this area. Excuse me, the demand. All right. Okay. Let's see. Okay, just bounce back. Bounce back. Let's see. What is the market doing here? Yeah, it could be pulling. It could just be pulling back right now, guys. Just pulling back. That's all it's doing. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Hmm. Yeah. All right. So let me blow this up because this could be an area. Oops. Yep. Let's see. Um, Price tap into it right there. Let's see. Actually, up here. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Price is hitting this area of supply right here right now. I want to see it close below 61. I'm short. 59.50. Come on. Come on. Come on. 59.50 is what I'm looking for. There we go. Got filled. Cancel that out. All right. Just a little scalp. Price pulling back to an area of supply. Sitting right here in this area. Okay. And we see price tap back into it when it pulled back right here. At the top end of this wick. Closes below. There's 60 right here. And I was waiting for price to close. Let's get red candle here to close. To take it right back down to this area right here. Okay. So picked up a little 8 ticks on that trade right there. And just scalping along, guys. So, okay. All right, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Today's Friday. I'm gonna go ahead and close it out. What time is it now? It's 10:55, almost 11 o'clock. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close it out. So if you're trading, guys, just be safe. Today's Friday. You know, anything can happen. Be safe in the market when you're trading. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please take the time to join the team, guys. Hit that red subscribe button and the bell icon, post notification, so that you never miss one of the videos. See you guys on Monday morning. Today's the 18th. That is what, the 21st. Yes, 21st. So see you guys on Monday morning.